yo guys, Mike for Sim Racing 604, and welcome back to Automobilista 2, and what is surely my most requested video for information, or most requested car track combo at least for information. We're here at Ibarra, driving the P3 class. So I drove this in the DPVR review that I did a few weeks ago, and non-stop comments about what is that car track combo. And so here it is. I figured I would just share this and do a full race here. So we're going to race 20 minutes if I can last that long, and thankfully survive that corner. Thank goodness for the heavy rubber setting here in AMS2. So yeah, we're going to be weaving through this traffic here for the subsequent 19-ish minutes. And yeah, it's just a killer car track combo. In my opinion, one of the best to experience in this title. We're set here against the mountains of Ecuador, some off in the distance, some we're basically at the foot of throughout the course of this lap, in machines that are really fun, not cars you will find in many other racing titles. I'm sure it does exist in Assetto Corsa, though not a very commonly used mod to be certain. So it's just a great thing we have here in AMS2. Not to mention the sun is setting, and those rays, what is the term? I can never remember the term. Perspecula or something like that. Rays that'll fill the screen more and more with each lap. So just a wonderful sunset setting here. And if you get to experience this in VR, it's even better. But even here in 2D, it is very nice. So, no idea where we're running here. We're just going to sort of enjoy the drive. I've been meaning to use Crew Chief more in my videos. Problem is, it's kind of tough to hear me sometimes, just because of the way my audio setup is. It tends to pick up the Crew Chief voice and see it as not background noise, and it's hard to do audio ducking and blah blah blah. Thank you, Premiere Pro. Whoa, that was a wild turn. And so anyway, the net result is that Crew Chief doesn't necessarily work the best for content, so we'll just have to keep driving until there's no cars in front of us. At the moment, that's looking like an impossible task, but we'll see what happens over the next few laps here. We'll see if we can sort of fall into our groove, start getting closer and closer to these cars. So if you don't know Ibarra, it's a very simple circuit overall. Only takes probably 5 or 10 minutes to learn this, and then you start to understand some of the subtleties. The first sharp corner, or the first corner that requires braking, I should say, is among the trickier you'll drive in AMS2. Oh, here we go. Good slipstream here. This Roco 001. Good straight line speed there. Oh, and there's another coming up the inside. You have to be mindful here, staying wide. So yeah, that was not it. This corner right here is a tricky one. You have to bleed out speed so carefully. It's very easy to lose the back end of the car. And by the way, not the end of the world if you do so. You should be able to recover it, but just take some getting used to. And then we go through, start at the infield section, and right in front of us right now is the start-finish straight. You can see the grandstands off in the distance there. So yeah, it kind of loops back into itself.
Subscribe to Sim Racing 604, my favorite YouTube channel.
And again, just so much nice back-end motion on this car. Makes for a very exciting drive. If you're wondering about the date, hopefully I remember to flash the setup on screen on how to create this race for yourself. But yeah, if you're wondering about the date, I don't know why. It's October 17th of 2020. You could surely use October 17th of this year should you choose, or any date near that. There's no significance to October 17th specifically. For some reason, it just defaulted to that date, and that's what I kept. I don't know, was that the release date of AMS2? No, that was pre-pandem. I don't know why it's October 17th, but anyway, so you can do whatever you want with that date. There's no particular significance to October 17th of 2020. You can see those beautiful mountains, and here again, this tricky corner here, trying to carry as much speed as possible. There we go. Got lucky there. Looks like I'll be able to hold them off and get that overtake done. Little screech of the tires there. Maybe took a little life out of it. I do believe in the upcoming 1.6 update for AMS2 will have flat spotting, so moves like that will become very, very unwise. And I haven't driven 1.6 very much. I did try some of, I tried some things. Let's just leave it at that. Part of the agreement of joining the beta is that you don't talk about the beta. So we'll leave it as I have driven it. And we'll leave it as good things to come. That's enough said about that. Whoa, coming in too hot here. Trying to hold off that overtake, and thankfully I did, but wasn't the prettiest corner I've ever done. So it appears that I have set the AI level just a notch too high for myself here. I can't remember what I set it for, maybe 95. Carrying a lot of fuel. I started with 33 liters, and I do believe that's going to be a bit much. Car right on my tail. I thought he was going to spin me there. And I'm going to try and take this flat. I did not, but I took it with enough speed that I was able to gain a bit of a gap to the car behind. Hang on there, Mike. But yeah, it was a brilliant car track combo here that I think you guys will enjoy. Again, it was requested a lot from that DPVR video, so I figured I should just show you guys. This is one way to have fun in AMS2. So we're coming up, I'm sure, to the light really starting to drop off. I don't believe these cars are equipped with headlights, so just be mindful of that when you're setting up your race, that you don't want to be driving in complete darkness. I think these are the cars, and maybe I'm thinking of something else that doesn't have headlights. So yeah, again, just be mindful and don't be afraid to experiment, of course. Alright, so we've significantly narrowed the gap to the cars in front. By the way, this car is supposed to be sequentially stick shifted. I'm not doing that. I'm choosing to use paddles. You may do whatever floats your boat. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Couldn't quite carry enough speed there. And my goodness, is that gorgeous. The use of light in this game is phenomenal. Wheel to wheel here. Only the slightest bit of contact there, nothing too serious. Woo. Flame spitting. Come on. Might be a dangerous chicane here. Okay, let's see if we can get a good exit. There we are. Got one of them. Can I keep it close enough to get that second overtake? Make him go wide around this corner. He's still there. Still there. He's coming. Okay, he's right on my bumper, so I'm going to try and take this a little faster this time. Holding on to the very limits of grip here. Oh! And past the limits of grip, apparently. And you can see how beautiful this setting is here. What a beautiful terrain, beautiful landscape rather, to use as a backdrop for this race. Ecuador appears to be a beautiful, beautiful country. These mountains and trees and Yeah, what a sight. All right, so we got quite a significant gap to the car ahead. So I might have some downtime here, might get a little boring in this video if you weren't bored already. But we'll see how far back we are now. So it's just before he made his turn into turn 1, or just before he entered turn 1, I should say. So we'll see if we can close that gap by the next lap, see if we can rein him in a bit. You see, we are right at the foot of some of these mountains. And rather than increasing, or decreasing rather, the gap to the car in front, I have inadvertently decreased the gap to the car behind. They're right on me. I don't think you guys can see much of my mirrors in the lower right corner. But yeah, there's a pack of cars that's right on me now. This is not working out how I had planned. So yeah, again, I think I set this to 95 AI if I'm not mistaken. So good idea to experiment a bit and make sure you got your AI set to the level you like. My 95 appears to be a bit much for me. So if you're looking at my lap times or my performance and thinking, this guy stinks, you would be among the majority. But also, you can probably keep it 95 to 100. Keep it 100. Okay, across the finish line. He's not yet turned in. All right, so about the same as last lap. Doubtful that I'll be able to catch the car ahead by the end of the race. But you never know, because the other thing you don't know is how much time is left. You don't know because I don't know. Should have done some sort of deal with on-screen HUD. As you guys probably know over my 1,000+ videos, I'm not known for having a great degree of intelligence on this channel. Just dulcet tones that you can listen to. Oh no! I was gonna say dulcet tones that you can listen to while you vacuum or do dishes. Or rearrange your fine china. Okay, so a bit of a wild lap there, and hopefully I didn't pick up too much debris on the tires and I can keep it alive. Starting to get some bright shimmering off those brake lights from the cars in front as the amount of overall light at the track reduces little by little over time. So I'm definitely catching them. I hope there's enough time left for me to reel at least one more car in. We'll see. Like the gap, I'm guessing, is about 10 seconds, but it does appear to be falling. So you never know. We might get one more overtake before this is done. Stick around and find out. Or don't. I get it. 10-12 minutes of me is all anyone can really handle. I get it. I've seen my numbers. I know where I stand. I know what the limit of Sim Racing 604 is. Oh yeah, we're definitely reeling them in. Let's go, baby. However, pushing the tires somewhat hard here. There's a lot of counter steer, as you can see. So hopefully I don't burn out my tires. Birds flying overhead. Cool effect. Oh yeah. This time next lap, I think I'll be on them. Come on, Mike. Push. But be smart about it. And 6th gear, by the way. Tighten up your 6th gear. Mine's way too wide open. You're never going to use that much of 6th gear here. Just kind of useless. Oh boy. How I held on to that, I don't know. I thought that was gone for sure. So yeah, maybe a bit of tire wear here. For certain, they'll get hot from that silly slide that I just did. And yeah, I'm really fighting the machine at the moment. However, not far down the road. And yes, I am aggressive on those curbs. I do have penalties turned on, so I don't think I'm actually violating any rules in that final chicane, but it's not far off. I'm pushing pretty hard, pretty aggressively with those, taking liberties with those white lines. Okay, come on, Mike. Tires are worn. But we can do this. We can do this. Come on, yo. There we go. And what a difference a clean line makes. Look at how close we are to the cars ahead. Right there. Give me like 2 more laps and I'll be able to make something happen. How much time is left? Not a great exit there. You can see the amount of counter steer that I'm having to throw into this. Car is wild at the moment. But I mean, that just speaks to the genius of these cars. So much fun. And again, a perfect setting here in Ecuador. And a less than perfect exit from that corner. One more lap. Yes, great. Every time I cross the start finish, I'm like, cool down lap. Nope, good. Let's keep going. Because yeah, I'm right there. Okay, a little bit less downforce. These guys are chopping up the air. Not that these are heavily downforce dependent cars, but good thing to be mindful of. Yeah, really fighting it at this point. Not keeping things smooth at all. It's just a constant fight. All right, here we go. Here we go. Am I gonna get this guy right here? Oh, and look at how close this is. All right, I got the overtake done before the end of the race, as was my plan. We got one more here. Now, cars in front of them. I don't know. I hope that was first place because I do not see anyone. I don't know. I'm hoping that's it. And did we just get the win? I don't know. Oh, he's coming back at me. Just hang on, hang on, hang on. Woo. Oh, this is good, good racing. Come on. Go, baby. I actually can't believe I haven't wrecked yet. This is the first take of this video. Believe me, is not always the case. Sometimes it takes a lot of Alt F9, Alt F7 before I actually get one that I can publish, but this one, first time. Just stay off me through the chicane. Good. He's right there. Okay, made it. Survived now. The question is he going to come back at me? I think I'm safe for the time being. He looks like I got a bit of a gap. You should be able to see it on the far right of your screen there. Yep. So might be okay for the time being. Oh boy. So I'm going to take it easy here because I'm not feeling confident in these tires. However, can't afford to lose this position again. Okay, we held them. You can see just kind of perfect timing here with the sunset. I do believe we're coming to the end of this race very shortly. Wouldn't want it to be much darker than this, honestly. Hard to beat this for miles per mile. I just can't get over the beauty of the landscape. Wow. Such a great setting, such a great race, and yeah, I don't know where I finished there, but exciting. Hope you guys enjoy, and let me know your own thoughts on this car track combo, or if you got a better one, let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.